The disappearance of Melinda Bordon. The disappearance of Melinda still remains an unsolved history. It's a cold case file. Oral history, as told by the elders, is that she was an unlisted passenger aboard the Titanic. She was traveling as a personal caregiver with a European contractor. April 1912, the Titanic hit an iceberg. I thought about jumping overboard, says Melinda, but I was too scared. Then I thought about sliding down the ropes, but oh my God, they were shooting at all black faces in sight, nor will they give us life jackets. Then the water forced me into the sea. I swam towards European lifeboat, but they pushed me away. Then a big, large wave grabbed me and it forced me. It twisted me around like I was dancing. Of course, my ancestors continued to search. They used dancing to tell the stories. They told it through folklore. They told it through history. They danced and they danced. And they continued to search and search for me. But I remains lost at sea forever. But you know what? Our ancestors always come back to tell you can't keep our history hidden from us. Shout out to my love and marriage Huntsville fans, you guys. Well, guess what, you guys? Arian Curry is posted and deleting again, says Millie Chan TV. This is where I get this from, you guys. She, Montel Hope, y'all been using me as a storyline for 6 years. Now made millions. I swear I'm done. So, in her opinion, in her head, she still feel like she is the it girl. I don't give a F what my soul lied and said about me on that reunion today. That better get edited out. He was in the back of black on his hands and knees having a threesome, asking two girls to lick his you know what, y'all, his ace. Stop playing with me. I'm trying to move forward in life. So she's mad, you guys. She is so mad because she thought she was going to be on that family reunion. Now, who's playing in your face is Martel. Martel don't want you on there. Martel put it off on the producers. He probably said Carlos didn't want you there. Now, before he was saying that it was Mel. Mel is gone. So who's keeping you off the show now? Anyway, in real time, really? Went easy. These lame clowns had enough. I don't speak on these stupid. I'm trying to move forward. Well, y'all know she says she don't speak on these stupid people. I'm trying to move forward, y'all. But she says when life getting live, I don't clap back. Y'all, I don't know. For what only makes the blogs discussing me or paying for an ad. Let me put that down. Really? Went easy, lame clowns. But enough is enough. I don't speak on these stupid people. I'm trying to move forward in life. Even when people get on live, I don't clap back. For what? Only made the blogs discussing me or paying for an ad. So she's back out. She deleted it. She knew that somebody was going to capture it. Arian, you need to move on. Move on. Because I'm telling you, I heard you was down there at the courthouse. Down there at the courthouse with this man, you thought that was going to get you on the show. You're not getting on that show, Arian. If you do, what would you bring to the show? What kind of credentials are you bringing? Everybody on that show is bringing credentials, y'all. Whether you like it or not, they got something they said that they were doing. You want to be on the show simply because you were laying flat on your back to somebody's husband. How does that qualify for you to be on the show, Miss Erin Curry? But Erin, I got one thing to say to you. He ain't married you all this time. You really is a pretty girl, Erin. You really are. But if I were you, I would move on away from Martell. I will move on and find me somebody that really wanted me. Anyway, the young lady on Facebook, I forgot your name, but shout out to you anyway. This who this credit go to. She says, "Pure child, the drama ain't slowing down." Melody Cherise's Martell host and his mistress, baby mama Arian Curry, harassed her outside the courthouse. Yes, they did. You guys, she's still just a mistress, y'all. She's still just a baby mother. And I want to know, why is it that she's still hanging on in there and the man clearly is not going to marry her? But anyway, yes, she did. According to Melody, the girl even approached her by the elevator, trying to create some drama in the courthouse. See, but it didn't work. It didn't work. Just acting like pure trash at the courthouse. How is this woman trying to gain custody of her children, right? You in the courthouse and your mistress down there trying to create drama between you. Now, so anyhow, 10 years. 10 years and counting. She's still with this man. She's still the mistress. He still ain't even put a ring on it. When he put a ring on it, yeah. Another 10 years counting. She's still with this man, y'all. And another thing, too, and she's still harassing Melody. And I'm going to tell you this, he has no respect for her. Because if he did, he wouldn't be coming out, jumping in the car, running, trying to catch up with Melody while Melody trying to get in her car. He do that because he want to be seen. He want to be noticed by her. Yes, after 10 years of being a mistress, y'all, a person may be staying in a relationship for what? What is she staying in a relationship for? We just saw that he won't even bring her to the reunion. First of all, she was saying that he was saying Melody wouldn't gonna let her come to the show because Melody pitched the show. Melody is gone. So whose is it? Is it Oprah's fault again? Is it Carlos' fault? I bet you. I don't care what none of y'all say. I know it's Martell. Martell don't want her on that show. He's embarrassed of her, right? Now he's this season. I see he been saying things about he has no storyline, y'all. And she was pissed off. She got so pissed off that she was not at that reunion. And I bet you that man promised her that if she go to the courtroom with him and do whatever with Melody, get Melody started clowning at the courtroom, that she was gonna be on that show. But anyway, after 10 years of being a mistress, a person may be staying in a relationship for a variety of complex and interweaving reasons. You ain't got that life because he can't give you that lifestyle. It was his wife that was providing the lifestyle. You all on TV talking about some, yeah, he was the brains, but she was the face of it, right? These affairs often evolve over time, moving from an initial sense of excitement to a deeper core emotional bond. Now, them two, they really got to have emotional bond. They thrive off of drama. Do y'all know that the decision for a man to stay with his mistress is rarely? I mean, just to go get her and marry her. That's very rare, y'all. It's very rare that they marry a mistress. They don't never want to lose their families. They want to have it all. What we call it, the cake and the ice cream and the candy too. They want to have it all, y'all. But this woman right here, she is something wrong with her psychologically to me. And I feel like Martell should be ashamed of himself because to me, she has the mentality of a 12 or a 13-year-old. This man riding down in the car with her, and the reason she don't work, she gonna say he don't want her to work. He don't want her to work because, nurses, they do what they do. He know what he was doing with his wife behind her back with her. So he thinks she's gonna do that with another man. She looks at him coming, yeah, and now why I ain't working. But anyhow, you, to me, I said you got the emotions of an intelligence of a 13-year-old girl because you have a daughter. You had a child that wouldn't even none of him, and you wouldn't work because this man tell you not to work. You wouldn't work to put bread and butter on for your own daughter. What's wrong with you? But anyway, y'all, I just don't know what's gonna happen to this girl next. Is she just gonna do another 10 years of this, a humiliation? Because she certainly looked like she was humiliated. Her self-esteem is low. Yeah, the secrecy of being the other woman is already out. But it must have really damaged her self-worth, all that secrecy. Because she don't look like she feel like she deserved to be a wife. Anyhow, you guys, emotional manipulation is what he does. And I feel like when only reason he took her to that courthouse is because I feel like he want her to take a rap for him. If she had to get up and testify on the count, she was gonna say it was her that did everything. Y'all know what we're talking about. It was her that sent all these want to send all these nude pictures or these X-rated pictures all across the internet to Martell friends and stuff. I mean, it was Martell idea, but he wanted her to do it, and that's what he brought her to court for her to say that it was her. He was gonna be scot free. She could go to jail for all he cared, right? Then he gaslighted her outside the room. He was trying to gas. This girl was gaslighting Melody at the elevator doors, and then Martell tried to gaslight her out there on the side of the courthouse, y'all. Gaslighting. But let me tell y'all something. Huntsville Courthouse, y'all wrong. Y'all did that black woman wrong. Anyway, are you gonna get married? Y'all, here's a photo of her at the door with his little boy. The little boy's so cute. Well, little Chucky or whatever they call him. But I don't want to call him Chucky. I forgot his name. The little boy, their son. But Miles, he want to be called Miles Morales. That's what he say. He want to be called. He's very handsome. And I just want to say, passing by there one day, she was at the door. So she playing wifey. Just go over there and clean up the yard, pick up the paper and all that out of the yard. Next, she got to be his maid. Yeah, that's what she is. It's his maid and his babysitter. Yeah. But anyhow, you're not marriage material. Neither one of y'all. So Melody has accused Martell. Hoax, yes. She accused him and his mistress, you guys, of harassing her. And guess where it was at? Doing the custody battle. Doing what in court? Oh yeah, after court. Around the courthouse. Yeah, they stalked her. But anyway, the drama between Love and Mary Huntsville star Melody Cherie and Martel host just hit another messy chapter. Yes, according to Melody, her ex-husband Martel Holtz, his longtime mistress and mother of his youngest child, Arian Curry, alleged harassed her outside of a courthouse. Yes, they did, because she had proof to show it, you guys. Melody claims Martel, who already pled guilty to harassment in the past, recorded her against her will outside the building. And guess who? The mistress sitting on the other side of the car like it ain't nothing. He just don't respect Arian. He don't have to respect Arian, because if that was me, he wouldn't be over there stalking his ex while I'm in the car with him. He over there looking for his ex while I'm in the car with him. What kind of crazy shit is that? But anyway, Melody claims Martel, who already pled guilty, I said that, harassment in the past, recorded her against her will outside the building. To make matters worse, she says Martel and Arian later drove by her together, with Martel making a statement she interpreted as a threat. Leave this woman alone. Move on. See, you're a narcissist. A narcissist hate to be rejected, y'all. The reality star says she didn't let it slide. Melody filed a police report and even submitted video evidence of the encounter. However, she says the magistrate ultimately dismissed the report. The alleged incident only adds more fuel to their ongoing custody and to co-parenting battles. Oh, and fans of the show are already sounding off about the never ending drama of a man that don't want to give up on his wife. He still thinks she is his wife in his mind, you guys. And then you got that mistress over there. I guess that's how she got him. He's able to do and be with who he want to be with. So anyway, you guys, Melody Cherie accused Martel Holtz and his mystic Arian Curry of a harassment. This is the celebrity news. Middle daughter says, this is 2022, y'all, from Urban Bell. You brought all of the negative on yourself with your thirsty, selfish, low-life, narcissistic behavior. Wow. Oh, you are an embarrassment to black men. You seek to find ways to blame your wife and everyone but yourself. You deserve to be with the low-life girl you've been dealing with. Eventually, the two of you will cancel out each other. It won't be a pretty ending. These are fans now. These are fans of Love and Marriage Huntsville. Look at Destiny over there, y'all. Of course, she's getting ready to join the show. Destiny getting ready to join the show. And still some more mess and drama. It's been to unfold with this man. And here he go. Martel Holtz. That's what we did. Dr. Helmer come on a show that I picked and bought to Carlos, but stop playing with me. I put this show together from the talent to the concept, and this is the truth. This is my real life. I don't even want to film anymore, okay? God knows why you keep making him film. I won't settle for anything less than what's best for my children, and that's a question mark, right? Here we go. Continue on with the fans. Our smiley face 6 said, this is so messy on Marty's part. He's not even considered a man. The way he's acting so much a messy woman. Get off the show, man. Everybody fed up with your lies and degrading character. Check yourself into a serious psychiatric ward where they can medicate you. Now, see, she wrote this in 2022. The need for him to have some kind of evaluation. Everybody know he need a psych evaluation or some kind of psych therapy for him. Let's be real. Martel has an issue with any woman who calls out his bullshit. So this next black excellent I chose is Lewis Howard Latimer, simply because in the history books we learn about Thomas Edison discovering lights, and when reality it is Lewis Latimer. Some of you may have heard of it, but the problem here is that we need to teach it to our children. We have to deprogram our children. It says, patent January 17, 1882. All right? Look at this facts. Some of you already know it, but I want to drill this facts in so you guys can teach it to your family and loved ones.
Born on September 4th, 1848 to December 11th, 1925, Latimer was an American inventor and patent draftsman. His inventions included an evaporative air conditioner, an improved process for manufacturing carbon filaments for light bulbs, and an improved toilet system for railroad cars. In 1884, he joined...
Okay, that filament, you guys, is what makes the light bulb work and stay on.
...the Edison Electric Light Company, where he worked as a draftsman. Latimer's innovations in the design of carbon filaments, which were used in incandescent light bulbs, significantly improved the bulb's efficiency and made it more practical for everyday use. His contributions to the lighting industry helped make electric lighting more accessible and affordable. While Thomas Edison is often credited with inventing the practical incandescent light bulb, Latimer's contributions to its development were invaluable, and he played a crucial role in advancing the technology. Though Latimer is sometimes referred to as the Black Edison, it is curious at worst and strange at best to note that more often than not, his name is never mentioned in a text when the question of who invented the light bulb is raised. This being the fact that Latimer has the patent on the carbon filament, the portion of the light bulb that makes it last longer. 4. Elijah McCoy. Born on the 2nd of May, 1844, Elijah McCoy was the inventor who revolutionized the railroad. He was a passionate inventor who ended up with 57 patents, 50 of which were related to the lubrication of steam engines, as well as a folding ironing board and a lawn sprinkler. Facing educational barriers in Canada, McCoy was sent to Edinburgh, Scotland at the age of 15 to pursue an education in engineering. When he returned to North America, he got a job as a fireman and oiler at the Michigan Central Railroad, where he used his engineering training to help solve some of the common...
This is a Black Journal, you guys. Go there. Teach your children from this channel. This is Black Titanic. This was Elijah McCoy. He revolutionized the railroads.
His first patent was for an automatic lubrication system for locomotive steam engines in 1872. However, he continued to invent and refine his devices, and by the turn of the century, he had produced more patents than any other black inventor at the time. Lacking funding to manufacture his inventions, he sold off many of his patents. However, by 1920, he was able to establish the Elijah McCoy Manufacturing Company and finally produce his inventions under his own name. Legend suggests that his work was so sought after that it would be requested by name, which may be the origin of the phrase, the real McCoy. Though McCoy is perhaps known as the most prolific of all black inventors, his name was not even mentioned in an authoritative book on the history of the American locomotive industry. The 1922 book by engineer E.L. Abrams' Lubrication of Locomotives identifies several early pioneers and organizations with no mention of McCoy, nor did any other lubrication literature credit him during that time.